Welcome to the Real Estate Espresso Podcast, your morning shot of what's new in the world of real estate investing. I'm your host, Victor Menashe. Today is another AMA episode. That is, Ask Me Anything. I'd love to answer your questions, and if you have a question you think is going to be of broad interest, send it in. I'll answer it live on the air. Send your questions to Victor at victorjm.com. That's Victor at victorjm.com. Today's question comes from Aaron in Dallas. He says, I'm 32 years old and currently working as a physician assistant in the emergency room, but I've been wanting to do real estate investing full-time for the past 3 years. I've saved a few $100,000 and I want to invest it in real estate and become an active full-time investor. However, I know a lot of this industry takes experience since deals are hard to come by, which has led me to seek an internship with a seasoned real estate investing organization. Currently, I live in Dallas, but I'm even up to moving if it would be strategic to have boots on the ground representative in a specific market for an investment company. I've got a great deal of respect for you, and this may be a stretch, but would be even curious about what you would look for in an ideal intern. Any words of wisdom or guidance would be greatly appreciated. Well, Aaron, thank you for the kind words and for the great question. An internship requires a win-win relationship. In order for that to work, the relationship has to fulfill needs on both sides. An intern is looking to learn about investing and development, and the company is looking to get some benefit from having the contribution of someone who's highly motivated to learn and contribute. That means that the intern needs to bring something to the table that would be of value to the company. For example, the skill might be project management or digital marketing or accounting or negotiation. For example, right now we have a young lawyer who is attending our daily staff meeting. He's spending an hour a day just learning and absorbing what's going on in the company. This individual is not providing us free legal work. We're still hiring our own lawyers for critical items, but he is reviewing documents and drafting simple documents that we then are having reviewed by our official legal team. We have another intern who has joined us in a project management role. They have significant project management training and experience, and they're learning all about development while they contribute to helping us stay organized and on top of a couple of our projects. He too is attending our daily staff meetings and becoming immersed in the flow of development projects. Merely being in the environment and observing the day-to-day interactions is an immersive learning experience. I mean, think about how you learned to speak English. You didn't sit in a classroom and read textbooks and take tests. You learned how to speak by being immersed in an environment where people all around you were speaking English. That's the same way we teach people about how to become real estate developers. We immerse people in the breadth of our projects and expose them to the problems and brainstorming of solutions as they occur. We've had some successful internships and those that were not successful. We're running a real business with real deliverables and real deadlines. If an intern takes on a task within a project, that task is not going to be a make-work activity. It's going to be real, and we're counting on that person to put in some energy into it. If they run into a roadblock or have questions, they need to put up their hand and ask for help. But if we're only getting their leftover time after all their other life priorities are met, the engagement's not going to work. They have to want to make this a priority. Doesn't mean it has to be their top priority, but it has to be high enough that we can count on them to meet whatever commitments they've made to the company. It doesn't work when that person just sits in the daily meetings, taking it all in, showing up when they feel like it, and then not demonstrating any initiative. There's a lot of moving parts in any real estate development project. You can specialize in capital raising, fiscal management, investor relations, project management, project due diligence, project underwriting and analysis, marketing, and the nuts and bolts of the development process itself, product design, and on and on and on. There's so many different areas of specialty. Well, guess what? Many of these roles are the exact same roles that would be needed in virtually any business. It helps us to have a core team of highly talented people who are willing to teach others and bring them along for the ride. So the basics of a successful internship are the same as those that would be required for a successful hire. The individual has to be coachable. There has to be the right chemistry with the organization. They have to be committed. Some people who enter into the world of real estate investing are ambitious. That's a good quality as long as their ambition is directed towards the success of the organization. If they display primarily personal ambition and too large of an ego, then they're not likely going to be good team players. They need to have basic competence and initiative to be self-starters. They've got to be willing to work within the structures that we've created in the company, and they have to be willing to help create structures when new ones are required. So that gives you a sense of the ingredients for a successful internship. I want to thank you, Aaron, for a fantastic question. And for the listeners at home, have an awesome rest of your day. Go make some great things happen. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.